there is a lot of self-respect from a lot of guys, and even these guys in the industry, like let's say the grime scene, for example. I laugh, and this is gonna make me laugh, yeah, by saying this without breaking character. When I used to listen to grime, yeah, before all these rappers spoke about no kid ain't bothered about grime, before the golden age of grime, it was baseline, and then it was Kano and Wiley, right? Those guys kind of came up with the culture. They've done well for themselves. Wiley's still making music. Kano is acting, doing his thing. Jamie as well somewhere. But like once upon a time, it was never grime. It was never send. It was never vulgar, verbal. You know what I mean? It was never cages. I feel like we've come so far over the years that when they kind of introduced these concepts, they kind of got flawed. Yeah, it's like I love grime. I love 140 BPM. I love watching it. I love reacting to it. I love vibing to it. It's mad. I would go to a show to see Sox Invasion perform. I would go to see Baseline. I would love to do that. But like for me personally, when people say grime is dead or the scene's changed, I feel like because it's under new management. It's like films. It's like films used to represent a lot. Like when they did Training Day with Denzel Washington, and then they kind of murdered Alonzo at the end. They no. But like it's like he was so good in that film, and I felt like it felt wrong to root for Ethan Hawke. You know what I mean? Because Denzel Washington is one of the greatest actors of this generation of all time. It's like the fans will admit that he is the greatest of all time. Like, you know, he's come so far. Samuel L. Jackson as well. Like, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, the point I'm trying to make here is it's a film, yeah. It's acting, but it's like it's a level. There's a level to it. You know what I mean? And he was young back then. He kind of wouldn't act like that now. But like it's in a sense, it's like it's a good example to make because it's a brilliant movie and it touches on various things. It touches on narcotics or drugs or how you know, dealing with abuse, or you know, an abusive partner, like, you know, like they're horrible to each other. Ethan Hawke is like drugged halfway through the film. He's like disrespected by his team, by his partner, but he's still there. He's still loyal. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm like Ethan Hawke in this circumstance, because it's like you could disrespect me as a guy and I would still consider you my friend, and that's, it's kind of changed now because I'm Dino. But like back then, I wouldn't have seen it like that. I wouldn't have seen a person be so toxic, a person be so negative, a person be so angry at me, or you know, this person wants to, you know, bring my energy down. Like, I'm just blessed to be seen with you, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. But like, it's changed, man. Like grime itself, the culture, the people, the everything I represent. I was gonna say something as well. I was gonna say something along the lines of the bars as well. Like, the bars are horrible back then. Like, man used to par everyone off. You know, like nobody was safe. Like, they used to come at family members. They used to swear at, you know, like, oh, I don't even want to say it. It's like, yeah, they you know what's funny though about grime? I used to listen to it a lot, and I used to just like the content itself. But now when I listen to it, it's so cringe because a lot of guys will rap about sexual positions like rappers in America, and it's like, but you can just get a girl and you can make her your girl. You know what I mean? It's like, don't these girls that do porn, don't they want a guy that's a rapper? Don't they want a guy that is assertive and dominant in the bedroom? I'm not so sure about that, but you know, from what I've heard, I think that's kind of what they, and that's the overall impression that you get from watching these videos or seeing them in your timeline. Like, watch this, share this. It's a bot trying to share a clip of this triple X clip, and they're trying to promote it like it's theirs when it's not. It's like, for fuck's sake. Yeah. But going back to rappers and their they're falling off and all that. I think a lot of rappers that are famous now, that are well known now, will never go back to grime. I don't think it's a case of they aren't bothered about grime. It's like they just don't want to go back to grime. Yeah, because they're fear of getting cancelled. Mad. What about you? Me, I love grime. I'd do anything around grime. I want to do real rap. I you know what? I'm really bad because it's like I got a lot of rhythms that and even like random beats that I come across, I'll be like, I want to put like some bars on this. But I don't know, I'm more of a 140 BPM rapper. Like, I'm grimy. I don't know. Like I feel like it has something to do with my past. It's like it just correlates with my IQ. Like when I hear a grime beat and I just vibe to it, I'm spitting on it. No regret. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know why we live in a generation of men and women regret things. Like, why do males and females hold their hands up and say, I regret this, I regret that? Like, I don't live a life of regret, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I only live once. You know what I mean? I'm trying to take full advantage of the opportunities I'm given.